Hello, my name is Ali and I'm a second year music student at the University of Nottingham, and today I wanted to talk about some things to do with university that you may be worrying about if you're about to move to university, but that will actually turn out okay. I remember before I started university I was really worried about so many different things, and pretty much all of them I did not need to be worrying about anywhere near as much as I was. So I thought that I would offer a little bit of comfort and advice for those of you who are about to be freshers at university. First on my list is making friends. I think most people worry about this before coming to university, and it's a normal thing to worry about because you want to make some good friends while you're at university. The main thing I would say is don't worry if when you get to university you don't become best friends with the first person that you meet. For me personally, I didn't become really close friends with those in my flat, and that's okay. It turned out that my best friends were those from my course and from church. Give yourself time, don't worry about it, and just trust that you will meet the people who you want to be friends with, because there are so many different people at university, so you don't have to worry about finding new friends. Second on my list is living away from home. This can be a real stress for lots of people, especially if you've not moved away from home before. What I would say is to be kind to yourself and give yourself time to get used to living on your own. It can take a while, but that's okay. I personally felt at home in Nottingham around Christmas time, but most people, they feel like they've really settled in Nottingham and would count it as their home after Christmas. So yeah, give yourself time, don't worry about it. Also, if you need help with anything like laundry or cooking, just ask. Just be like honest and vulnerable with people and say, I have no idea what I'm doing, and they will help you out. Third on my list of things that you've probably worried about but don't need to, is the worry that maybe your course is going to be really difficult. I remember worrying about this, and actually when I got to university and started my course, I felt like a small fish in a big pond. Not because music is a really big course, but I was surrounded by so many talented people and people who were just so gifted at music. But then I realised that I have my own giftings too, and I'm talented in my own areas. So remember that with your course. If you feel really overwhelmed because you feel like everyone else knows everything and is understanding everything, they're most certainly not going to be understanding everything. It will be harder because it's university, not college, but you don't need to worry because your tutors are there to help you, and it's a common thing for first year to be quite a shock to the system. For me, by the end of my first year, I knew how university worked and I feel really confident now. Last on my list is the worry about travelling, especially by train between university and your hometown. For me personally, I'd only made a few long journeys via train before moving to uni, and I really wasn't familiar with trains. However, by the end of the year and where I am now, I am so confident with trains, and Birmingham New Street feels like my home now because that's where I have to change to get to Nottingham. And I remember the first time I changed at Birmingham New Street, I was so nervous, but now I just know it, I get it, and it's fine. So my advice would be, if your train journey involves lots of changes, maybe make sure that you choose one that has long transfer time, just in case you do get a bit lost. It's just like learning a new skill really. At first it's kind of difficult and you're not really sure how to do it. By the end you'll be confident and you'll be absolutely fine travelling by train. And the same goes for car as well, for driving long distances. You will get used to it. So there are some things that I worried about before coming to university that actually, looking back, I didn't need to spend as much time and energy worrying about. I really hope that that was helpful for you. And my number one piece of advice is to not worry and not overthink. And I know that is so difficult, and that's coming from someone who worries and overthinks a lot. But you really don't need to worry as much as you think you do. Thanks so much for watching, and see you soon. Bye!